Y'all, this video was hard. The shenanigans was me this time.
Hi, I'm Healy Means. Welcome or welcome back to my channel where we judge products, not people.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is another Backyard Shenanigans video, and as always, we're going to start with the aloe vera plants, and I got to move quick because I'm losing my light. Here is the first aloe vera plant, and I want to show you, look, the very second one. See, we got another little stem coming up, and this is what they look like after... Shoot, I think maybe like 2 weeks, because the last time I showed y'all the backyard, it barely was 2 weeks ago, and we didn't even see anything on this plant. And look how much it have grown. And then here's the next one. I have 10 aloe vera plants in all. And check out this one, y'all. Look how big this has grown. Remember the last time I showed y'all, like, the cones weren't even all the way out. They weren't even like grown all the way out, let alone, you know, separating and stuff. Let me see if this will focus so you can really see. And each of these little yellow seeds, little yellow pods, has the potential to become another aloe vera plant. And as I tell y'all, every time we come out here, I don't need another plant. Now you see, so that's the second one. Well, really, this was the first one. And then up, now look, see, here's another one down in here. I hope you can see that. I'm gonna try to zoom in. Remember I told y'all when one of them start, then all of them start. And you can see that spider down in there too. Let me go ahead, back up. I don't want to disturb them. So that's 3 plants. Guess what? Here's another one. So now we got 4. I'm telling y'all, if I let these things run wild, the whole yard would be full of aloe vera plants. So that's 4 of 10. Nope, look, 5 of 10. You see, if I can get in there, you see there's another one. So 5 of 10. And please don't let this one have one, because this was the biggest one, and I think it's still the biggest one. But the other one on the total opposite end, that one is getting big too. Y'all, my little work with transplanting the trees has pretty much come to a halt. My garden helpers, you know, bless their heart, because they did a lot of work. Right, we got the first hole done, and then moving across, this is the orange tree. That's gonna get moved to the other side of the lemon tree. I don't want to rehash all of that because I already told y'all all of that. Here's the apple tree. If you notice, where's all my apples, y'all? Where's all the apples? I have a broken branch here too, and that definitely was like snap broken. We didn't have no gale force winds or nothing like that, so that was snapped off. And look, y'all, you remember this was the branch that had the 3 apples, then 2 apples, then 1 apple. How many apples y'all see? That's right, 0 apples. I am going to have to snip this branch off because, I mean, it's not doing nothing. I mean, and that's a whole long branch full of leaves all the way down here. And it looked like it had a bud for the beginning of an apple, but I need to go ahead and cut that off. Now, I took off 3 of the largest apples, and I left this little one on here. Y'all, it's so cute. I don't even want to take it off. It's so cute. But I'm going to take that off. I'm going to try to insert some pictures of the apples that I did take off, because you know we ate them, and y'all, they were so good. Here's the lemon tree. I have to confess that I have neglected the lemon tree for like the last week and a half, but the past 3 or so days I've been getting back on watering all of the trees, you know, and everything. This is the second hole, and you can see the deeper part and then the part that's more shallow, so we still have some more work to do with that. Here is the other cherry tree, y'all, and it is just looking some sad. It is looking a little shameful, but I know that it's all right. And then here is the third hole, and this is where the first cherry tree is gonna go, but we still have a lot of digging. And I'm saying we, but it's my garden helpers that's actually doing it. I'm not doing it. So, and they kind of done left me a little bit. So that project, so transplanting the trees, that project is on hold. Now if we go back this way and we go to the garden, the tomato plant, I took that last tomato off and I ate that. The bell pepper, this is where the bell pepper was, and I let it turn all the way red, and I just took it off a few days ago, the same day that I took the apples off, and guess what it had in it? I'm gonna see if I have some pictures. But yes, bite marks. I had bite marks in 2 of my apples. I had bite marks in my red bell pepper, and I was missing an apple. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The garden, I'm kind of just frustrated a little bit. So the shenanigan for this episode is how frustrated I am. My yard looks a mess. And I just, it's nice to show like the before and the after, but I thought about it and I was like, you know what? They need to see the process. They need to see the in-between, when things look worse before they look better. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about that. But here is the watermelon, and I mean, it is really growing like it's growing. And I got one flower right here, and flowers mean fruit, so maybe, you never know. I'm trying some new things with the watering. Y'all know I told you last episode and before how I was using like just this hose. This is what I had for my seeds. I had grass seeds and stuff, and like the lawn fertilizer, I put it in that and to help to spread it evenly. But I was using this to water the whole yard because the little sprinkler hose that I had, that wasn't really working. But I was digging through some stuff. Actually, I was digging through this, which is another thing that's upsetting me right now. But I was digging through this, and I found that I had bought this thing a while back. And this, you just hook it up to the thing on your side of your house. You hook it up to that, and then it has different settings. See, you can turn it. It has different settings, for how the water comes out. And so I'm kind of playing around with that to see what position, where I'm going to put it, and then how I can get it to cover the most plants and trees. I'm probably going to put it somewhere between the apple, the lemon, and where the orange tree will be, because I think that's going to give the most coverage, because it'll also be able to water my garden when I plant it next year. I'm probably going to take the stuff that I have in this garden bed right here that's still alive, and I'm probably going to pot it. I can harvest the rosemary and the basil and the curly parsley and just go ahead and lay the garden to rest for this season. I'm not really into growing like winter crops or whatever, not yet. I'm mostly into the spring and the summer crops. But I wanted to talk to y'all about, remember when I was saying going through the process and how we like to show the before and the after, but not the stuff in between. And that's where the hard work is. Let me get over here, and then I'm gonna show you something right cool. I closed the pool cover because I was doing a lot of sweeping and stuff like that, and I didn't want all of that to go into the pool, so I closed the cover. But I also told you last episode that I was working on like my outdoor gym. And so here it is in my backyard. So I have a little space between the house and the pool, not that much. But as you can see, I have a full-size treadmill. I have a full-size elliptical. I have a weight bench and a little music, little entertainment. I'm working on trying to, plug that up together. Don't pay attention to all of the cords and the wires that you see. I'm trying to get it hooked up. And luckily I live somewhere where it doesn't rain a lot, so I don't really have to worry about, electrical problems. It's more the dust than it is like water. But I have that, and then on the other side of this pillow I have, like a little weight seat. And then over here I have other little, little weight things. And this is just the stuff that I have outside. I also have kettlebells and a step for like step aerobics. I have other stuff. This is an example of having everything that you need for success, but not using it. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I know I'm talking to somebody. First of all, I'm talking to myself, because I'm literally showing you an outdoor gym. People would just be so thankful and grateful to have one of these things. A piece of it, a half, a miniature size, a fraction of just what I'm showing you out here. And just like my hair care collection, this is not all of the gym and exercise stuff that I have. And I haven't been using it. Ladies and gentlemen, I know I'm talking to somebody. You see the before and you want to get to the after, but not doing or not showing the work in between. The struggle. The part when it look ugly. The part that you don't want nobody to see. The part that gets you discouraged and frustrated, and you just feel like you want to give up. The part where you make the excuses. I didn't say reasons, I said excuses. The part when you make the excuses not to do it, when you know ain't nothing to it but to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about myself first, but I know somebody hear this, and I know somebody need to hear it. And that's why I'm saying it, because I wasn't even gonna say it. I wasn't even gonna make this video today, because I'm putting myself out there. I'm talking about myself first. When you're down in a hole and it's uneven and muddy and murky and dirty, and all you want to do is get out, but it's in the hole, it's in the murk and the mud, it's in the mire. That's where the work is done. That's where the effort is done. That's where you get stronger. That's where you find your courage. That's where you make things happen. That's when you prove to yourself what you can do. And that's when you be the example you're supposed to be to others. Whether it be your family, whether it be your friends, whether it be your co-workers, whether it be your fellow church members, your community members. Y'all, these words is hitting me hard. You cannot waste the opportunity of literally having everything that you need to succeed and not doing it. I know it's hard. I know it's rough. I know you don't even want to start, let alone give up. You don't even want to start. But ladies and gentlemen, you got to do it. I got to do it. We got to do it. Y'all, this video was hard. The shenanigans was me this time. Having everything that I need to succeed and not doing it. It's time to make that change. And that's what I'm about to do. If you like this video, thumbs up. If you appreciate the content, subscribe. If you could relate, comment. See y'all next time.